I hope you are all well, doing well, yes. So what about your stories? Are you reading some stories, short stories, and maintaining your diaries also? Like a friend, you're talking to your diary? Very good, you are doing it. So today I am going to take up the chapters which are left and which are in this month. We should have completed. So I thought we'll take up those 2 stories that are left. Okay, but before that, let us discuss some grammar, because you come across grammar in language, isn't it? In English language, grammar is also important. Okay, so simultaneously we are taking up grammar also. Now children, last time I discussed nouns. I hope they are clear to you. You can again rewind and again watch that video if you want to refresh your memory. Okay, now then we had discussed something about adjective, at least starting, isn't it? Then verb, action word is verb. Now pronoun. Pronoun, I'll take up important pronouns that we come across and you should be aware of. Pronouns are the words that come in place of noun. Pronoun. Pronoun are the words that come in place of noun. Okay, always remember they come in place of noun. Okay, like Rahim, so instead of Rahim I would say he. Okay, so when we are using for persons, it is called personal pronoun. What is it called? It is called personal pronouns. Okay, so we are taking up just important ones. Personal pronouns. Okay, I'm not rewriting it. Personal pronouns. Okay, he, she, it for children. For non-living being also we use it. Then for animals we use it. Okay, and the plural of them is they. Plural of he, she, it is they. So they all come under personal pronouns. Then next is the possessive pronoun. What are possessive? Which shows the possession, my, mine. Now I'll show you the difference. This is my book. Now I'm taking important because if I take all the pronouns, then you will get confused. So I'm taking related to personal pronouns. Okay, so personal is clear, possessive showing possession. This now here this is not possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun will be this book is mine. Okay, so here mine is possessive. It's showing possession. So this is mine is book. Now this is your determiner. Okay, it's doing the work of adjective. Book is noun. Whose book? My book. His book. But if I'm writing mine, then that means I'm showing the possession. Mine, his, hers. All these show possession. Theirs, T-H-E-I-R-S, theirs. So these are the pronouns, and these we can say determiners, personal determiners, or we can say adjective also we can call them determiners, because they are determining or they are describing whose book, my book, his book, their book. Okay, but if I say theirs, it is theirs, then it is a pronoun. Clear? It is pronoun, possessive pronoun. Okay, personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, then reflexive pronoun. So this I wanted to clear to you, because many commit this mistake. My book, mine book is wrong. It is mine. This book is mine. This book is hers. Then you put S. But in his, it is all, there is already S, so you don't need to put, no need to put his book or a book. This book is his. Okay, theirs. Okay, this is possessive. Now next is reflexive. So we'll take only these 3. Okay, next time we'll continue with other. Reflexive. Myself. I did it myself. Himself. Now the mistake. I want to point out the mistake. Some people write ourselves. This is wrong. It is plural here. Ourselves will come here. Okay. Many are not aware of this and they do commit this mistake. So be careful. So I have taken up some errors also over here. These errors then people comment, and this one. Now your homework will be the story that we are going to read. You will underline the pronouns in that, the pronouns that we have learnt here. So in your book with pencil you can underline. Okay, nouns you underline and pronouns you write p. Okay, so will you do that? Okay, now you have read this, many of you might have read, and you enjoyed this story, A Tale of Two Birds. Small. Okay, I want to show you pictures also before I start the reading. Are you ready with your books? Yes, bring your books here, and now comes the picture for you. A mother bird with her two chicks. Yes, aren't they cute? You like birds? You feed them? Yes, I too love birds and animals. Yes, you can keep a pot for birds on your wall, outside wall. You can keep some pot so that they come and drink water. So we're going to start A Tale of Two Birds. Okay, should we start now? Are you ready? All of you are ready? Okay, so here comes a picture of the mother bird and her two chicks. Okay, it is going to come soon. You're going to see here on your screen. Okay, so what happened? This mother bird, she loved her children. She used to take care, and they lived in the tree. They had a nest. But one day a storm came, and because of that strong storm, the branches fell, and the nest on which these birds lived, they had the nest, it also fell. The tree was uprooted, and poor mother died because the branch of the tree fell on her. And the two chicks, they were blown away far. Okay, now we start. You can see here the picture. I am starting the reading. Okay, children? There once lived a bird and her two newborn babies in a forest. They had a nest in a tall shady tree, and the mother bird took care of her little ones day and night. But one day there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning and rain, and the wind blew down many trees. The tall tree in which the birds lived also came down. A big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. Fortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest. You can see in the picture. Okay, they are blown away by the wind, but to different directions. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishi's ashram, a little distance away. You can see here in the picture. Yes? Can you see? Yes. Days passed and the baby birds became big birds. One day, the king of the country, you can see here, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. He chased the deer. Can you see? Yes. It ran deep into the second picture. You can see the king chasing the deer, and it followed followed the deer. The king followed the deer. Soon the king lost his way and didn't know where he was. You can see the last picture. There are 3 pictures. In the last picture, he's lost. He doesn't know the way now, how to go out. He rode on for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Very tired. Here you can see very tired. By now he got off his horse. He has come down in the first picture off his horse and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. Suddenly he heard a voice cry. In the second picture you see this bird is crying. Quick!
Hurry up! There's someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry or else he'll slip away. The king was amazed. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. You can see here the third picture. Near the cave, he's looking at the cave. He quickly got onto his horse. Next, fourth picture. Horse and rode away as fast as he could. Now next picture. Soon he came to a clearing. Now he has come to a clearing which looked like an ashram. It was Rishi's ashram. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly, he heard a gentle voice announce, "Welcome to the ashram." You can see in this picture, second picture, he heard the voice, "Welcome to the ashram, sir. Please go inside and rest. The Rishi will be back soon. There's some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable." The king looked up and saw a big brown bird in the tree. He was amazed. "This one looks like the other bird outside the cave," he said to himself loudly. Himself, possessive pronoun. "You are right, sir," answered the bird. "He is my brother, but he has made friends with robbers. He now talks as they do. He doesn't talk to me anymore." Just then the Rishi entered the ashram. You can see here the Rishi coming near him, approaching him. Okay, now next picture. Let's look at the next picture. "Welcome, sir," he said to the king. "Please come inside and make yourself at home. You look tired. Rest for a while, then you can share my food." The king told the Rishi the story of the two birds and how each had behaved so differently, though they looked so alike. "The forest is full of surprises," he said. The holy man smiled and said, "After all, one is known by the company one keeps. That bird has always heard the talk of robbers. He imitates them and talks about robbing people. This one has repeated what he has always heard. He welcomes people to the ashram. Now, come inside and rest. I'll tell you more about this place and these birds." So, lovely picture, isn't it? The king, that nice, or we can say well-mannered bird, and the Rishi and the ashram. Okay, you enjoyed the story? Okay, now let's discuss the questions, though you might have done the questions. But let's discuss the questions. Yes, the first question, how did the two birds? Okay. Yes, the first question. Yes, I hope you have read, and if you have not read, again read this. Okay? Yes, children. Soon this will resume with the questions. Yes, the first question. Yes, should I start with the first question? No. Pause. Yes, the first question, children. Yes, children, all enthusiastic ones. You have got the answers, isn't it? You've completed. So let us discuss, how did the two baby birds get separated? Yes, how did the two birds get separated? You got the answer. They got separated by the strong wind, which carried them to different directions, isn't it? If you want, you can see here how did the two baby get separated. Where did each of them find a home? So if you want, you can write from here a little longer, because in exams, if you get one mark answer, you write in one sentence.
But if it comes in 2 marks or 3 marks, then you have to write a little longer. So this first page, second paragraph, there was a big storm. Yes. Then third line, a big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. Then next line, the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest, till forest. Okay. If you have written in your words, it's very good. If you have not written, then you can write from here. Then next question, where did each of them find a home? Again, in the same paragraph, just below that, one of them came near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishi's ashram a little distance away. So you found the answer on the first page, second paragraph, both the answers, first and second. Third, what did the first bird say to the stranger? Did it say to the stranger, or did it say to, just said it? I think, okay, if you are writing, what did he say to the question is, what did he say to the stranger? Then you have to use, either you can use direct words of the bird. It is on page, this second page, and a second para. I can see, hear your voices, some of your voices calling out, second para. There's, you can omit or leave some words and write the main sentence. There's someone under the tree, come and take the jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he'll run away or he'll slip away. This you can even write in reported speech or in your in one sentence, that he called out to the robbers to rob the king, or take his jewels away, or he would run away, or he would slip away. Okay, so either you write from here, if you're writing from here, then use inverted commas. When you're using exact words of the sayer or who speaks, then you put this comma. Okay, he says to the king, and then in inverted commas you write from the paragraph whatever he said. And when you're writing in inverted commas, the first word will be in capital letters. Okay. Okay. The next question, what did the second bird say to him? Okay, so either you write in your own words, the second bird welcomed king to the ashram and offered him water, isn't it? Or you can write from the second page, again third paragraph, or second part's first paragraph. Again, if you want to write exact words, then you put in inverted commas, welcome to the ashram. Sir, please go inside and rest. The rishi will come back soon. There is some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable. Or you can write in your own words, he welcomed the king to the ashram and asked him to make himself comfortable. He offered him some water, cold water that was in the pot. Okay, so either way you can write either reported speech in your own words or directly from here. If you're writing directly, then you put these inverted commas when you're using the exact words of the sayer who spoke, speaker. Now next question, fifth, how did the rishi explain the different ways in which the birds behave? The last page, last paragraph, the rishi explained that one is known by the company one keeps her. The bird has always heard. Now here you have got the answer. If you want, this is in past tense. Okay, did word has been used. Did word has been used. That means you will write the answer in past tense. You will use past tense. So how did the rishi explain the words different ways in which, though the answer is in the last paragraph, you use simple past. The rishi explained, or the rishi said that one is known here when we are talking about facts. The sun rises in east, sun sets in the west, so it will remain in present tense. Okay, so this is you can, if you want, you can either write in present tense, then also it is correct. But if you're writing in past, that is also, your marks would not be deducted. Okay, either way you can write that one is known by the company one keeps her. Now after this you can start using simple past. The bird that heard the talk of robbers imitated. Now you can make it short. Instead of writing he, you can change imitates into imitated. Them and talked. In place of talks, you write talked about robbing people. The one which repeated. Okay. The words. Yes. Please. Okay. So the one which. This one has repeated what he has always heard. So the one which stayed outside the ashram repeated what he had always heard. He had welcomed people to the ashram. So this, and the last one, which one of the following sums up the story? So second one you must have chosen. Okay, now there is one question. Ma'am, we have to make another notebook for the book Pact with the Sun. Yes, I had told that you can make, but those children who have not made separate, then it's better you keep one thick notebook. Okay, keep a thick notebook and you can divide it. So from center, middle of the copy, you can write the Pact with the Sun, put a marker. Okay, and if the beginning part would be for that honeysuckle. Then there's another question. Ma'am, I have written question answers in fair notebook earlier. It's very, very good. That's what I know my intelligent children have done it. So it is just a revision. I hope you enjoyed this. And yes, and moreover, you ask questions. I'll give you one written question also. And written is also very, very important to improve your English. Last time, remember, we had discussed diary entry. So did you write diaries? Have you written? Yes. I'm not getting, have you written diaries? How many of you written? Yes? No response, no response. I'm not getting response. You didn't write diary? Did I ask you to write diary? Okay, or was it in 7th that I asked diary? Okay, this time I'm giving you diary. I'll explain once again how to write a diary, and then I will change this question. I'll make a question for you, one more question, because this many children might have done because it is easy, and my children are very intelligent and enthusiastic and hardworking, all of you. So I'll give you one more question here. Diary entry I'll explain, and then I'll make a question of diary entry. Okay, so how do we write diary? Diary, okay, if it is in the question, make a diary entry. So you will put the heading diary entry. It is not necessary, but okay, fine, it's good, because when the writer or when the teacher is checking, at once she glances at your work, she would know, yes, this is a diary entry. So it's better you write diary entry. Okay, and then what you do is you put the date here, diary entry, then date. Okay, don't write the spelling of date. Date, like I told so many times, that date can be written in different ways. 20th, like what's the date today? Today is 20th. Today's date 20th. Yes, I was right. So if you're writing 20th, then you can write like this: 20th May 2020. Okay, so 20th May. Or if you're writing like this, the other way, then you should not put th, May 20. But if you're writing like this, then put th. Okay, 20th May or like this, or 2020. So there are different ways you can write. I got some questions also. I can see on the screen some questions. I read them out. So you have done. Very good, very good. You have done. Okay, so I am giving one more diary entry. So children, this diary entry, you write the date. You can write the time here. It's usually written in evening, but there is no hard and fast rule. You can write any time you want, whenever you're free. So if you are given a question, you can write, imagine some time. Like for example, I would say 10:30 a.m. Okay. So date and time. And then of course addressing here, so you'll feel more at home. Okay, when you are addressing it. It is not necessary that you have, it is not essential. Date is essential. Okay, time is essential. You get marks for that. But dear addressing it, it makes it more comfortable. You feel at home and you start expressing dear diary. Okay. Dear diary. And then introductory sentence, some introductory, like for example, we have completed, so you are the king, imagine you are the king, okay, and it has been a strange incident with you has taken place in the forest, and when you come back to your palace, you write this in your diary entry. So how will you do it? Dear diary, then introductory, you can use some adjectives in introductory sentence. Okay, introductory sentence is very important. It has been a wonderful day for me today. Okay, or it has been a sad day, it has been exciting day, it was full of excitement. Okay, amazing, you can use such wonderful, amazing, fantastic, enjoyable, so many. So it depends upon your feelings. If it is sad or you had a quarrel, then of course sad words would come, but here you can write it is full of amazing. You can write some sentence, amazing. So, and then you write whatever is given in the question, build that up, and then last you write your name. Okay, so now I'm giving you one question, and you write this in about 50 to 120 words. Some children can write short, those who can write more, write more. Okay, there is no hard and fast rule. No, I will write only in this, I'll leave it to you. Okay, as many words as you want. You can write short also. Now this, what I'm giving you, you can make a separate copy. For this you make a separate copy. Last time also I said, like today I took pronouns. You do it in a separate copy. Thick copy, make a separate copy. Okay, I'm going to write the question. Ma'am, we have to write the diary entry in a diary. Okay, a diary. Okay, you have made a diary also. That diary is different. Okay, this is related to your lesson I'm giving. So make it this in your thin copy that I have asked. Make 2 copies, one thick copy for your textbooks, okay, and one thin copy for whatever extra I am doing, like I did nouns, okay, so that you may not forget whenever you turn your pages. Okay, ma'am had done this. Then I had taken up whatever I took with you. Today I took some of the pronouns, not all, but some of the pronouns and the errors when you commit. So you write all those 3 pronouns in your notebook. Now I am giving you one question on diary. Okay, I'll write. Imagine you are the king. From the lesson, a tale of 2 birds. You had a tiring but an exciting day in the forest. Okay, I hope it's clear. Forest. Okay, you also learned a lesson that one is known. Okay, that one is known by the company one keeps. Write this in your diary entry, or write or express this in your diary entry. Write this in 60 to 150 or 120, no restriction. Okay, within this you can write 150 words. Write this in 60 to 100, sharing your feelings. Sharing your feelings. I'll write your feelings. F-E-E-L-I-N-G-S, feelings. Okay. So, is it okay now? So today you had grammar along with your story, and you also are going to practice your writing. Okay, so this writing is also, I'm so happy to hear many comments have come, and they I got from children, and they're saying yes, we are doing writing, and we are doing this writing your everyday what you're doing. So I'm so happy, and when the schools reopen and when we meet, I'm going to see your writings, all of your notebooks, your diaries, and we'll discuss the stories that you read. Okay, children. And if you have any query, or if you want anything more, or you want to know about writers or anything, you ask questions. Okay, interact with the teacher. Okay, is it fine? You can, even after this also, you can type and give the comments, so that we'll meet next time. Okay, next week, because I'm giving you time to complete all your questions, those who have not completed, and to do this writing also, and read, continue reading, because it's these stories, of course, are there to help you in improving your English, but it's up to you. These are not enough. You have to read at home, you have to read on your own. Okay, and books are the best friends, so make your friendship with books. Okay, bye children, have a good